Hi, friends. This week, social studies and reading will be combined and it will be placed in your, as you found, in your social studies folder. So there won't be anything in your reading folder. And so what we're going to ask you to do is to look in your mailbox and Get Epic. You will see a collection of books about change makers, of activists, people that have identified a problem in our country or in our world and have taken steps to try and find a solution to that problem. And many of their influences still impact us today in so many positive ways. So these are just a few activists that we have found on Get Epic. I'm sure there's so many more. Check in your Get Epic mailbox. Use your code. It's right here. Use the code. And what we're going to do is we're not going to post another social studies reading assignment later on this week. This is it for the entire week. And we have chosen to do it this way so that you can pace yourself however you would like, whatever it makes you feel comfortable throughout the week. This assignment is due on Friday. Okay, so what are you going to do? You're going to choose two activists that you will need to read about from this collection, right? So you might choose, for example, Cesar Chavez, read about him. Then you might choose to read about, let's take a look, Roberto Clemente. You might choose those two. And after you're done with reading each book, so you might read Cesar Chavez, then you're going to go right over here and you're going to complete this assignment. So these are the steps that we want you to take, though. So you're going to choose two activists and then read the questions first. This is really important. Read the questions first. So this is for the assignment number 1. You're going to tell us the title of the book, the name of the activist. These are the questions. Describe when they were born and their childhood. What problem or problems did this person notice? Describe in detail. What changes did they try to make? Were they successful in making the change? Or changes, I should say changes. How did they make this change happen, or these changes? Okay. And how did this activist's changes help us today? So how does the work that they did, how does that impact us today? What do you appreciate about this activist? What other thoughts do you have? Okay, so that is going to be, read that. Then you would go back and read the book. And then what we're asking as you're reading, and you can see step 2, is that read the questions first. And then as you're reading the book, jot down the notes that you would need in response to these questions, because then you can use those notes to respond to these questions in complete sentences. Okay, so as you're reading, take notes. Okay, so then you're completing the summary below, and then you are going to pace yourself throughout the week according to your own comfort. Now, you're doing two activists. So there's one here. That's why I've titled it one here, number 1. And then if you scroll down, it's the same exact one, number 2, for another book that you're going to be reading. Okay, so again, choose a book from Get Epic. As you read the questions. So choose a book, read the questions, take notes, and then write the summary, and then repeat with the second one. Choose a book, read the questions, take notes, and then answer the questions. Okay, enjoy. We hope you have fun learning about these incredible people. We have done so much work around activism, around identifying problems, looking at justice, making sure that we're looking at equity and equality, and we are noticing that we are learning as human beings how to be good human beings. And these are just some examples of just a few folks that have had huge impacts in our world. So we hope you have fun learning about these individuals. Give it your best try, and we can't wait to read what you have written. Okay, bye.